Hi students, welcome to online classes intermediate second year English medium. We are discussing the industrial sector. See here, industrial sector, it is a sixth unit second year English medium. So dear students, already we discussed the industrial sector, few points were completed by the previous videos. And in this video I am going to analyze the 1991 industrial policy resolution. What is the 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution? What is the need to implementation of Industrial Policy Resolution are the discussing topic in this video. Here, when we going to analyze the 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution, before we want to know the few words about the 1948 Industrial Policy Resolution and 1956 Industrial Policy Resolution. These are basic concepts of 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution. Let me say 1948 Industrial Resolution, say here 1948 and 1956. After getting the independence, the government of India has introduced the 1998 to 1948 Industrial Policy Resolution. Why? Because after getting the independence, the Indian economy, the industrial sector was totally, it's a disturbances are there. Due to the 1948 Industrial Resolution, on the basis of the government of India, the industries is organized by the three types. In 1948 Industrial Resolution, the industries are organized by the government of India in three types. Monopolies, and private monopolies under organization. Okay, so according to the 1948 Industrial Resolution, so in India there are public sector and private sector is there. Public sector is there, private sector is there. Public sector is known as government sector. Public sector is also known as government sector and private sector. Here the problem is which sector given more priority to establishment of number of industries. This is the question. What is the main purpose? The number of industries are established to increase the employment opportunities and productivity due to it needs to establishment of number of industries. So to establishment of number of industries, which priority means which sector the government have to give more importance, which means public sector, government sector, due to the government sector has given a more importance to establishment of 1998 to 48 Industrial Resolution. Once again, government sector has given a more priority to establishment of number of industries in India. There is a dissolve means no importance, no given importance to private sector. So totally industries are come under the organized sector, means government sector. So it is totally discouraged by the private sector in 1948 Industrial Resolution. Already we discussed in the previous videos. Then go to the 1956 Industrial Resolution also. Public sector is there, means government sector and private sector. In the 1956 Industrial Resolution also given the more priority to socialistic economy, socialistic pattern economy. What is the socialistic pattern economy? The industries which are going to establishment in India, that is totally organized by the government sector. No priority to private sector. So due to, once again, the aim of the government sector, government is to establishment of number of industries. What is the purpose? To establishment of number of industries. When we establish number of industries, automatically it is possible to provide the more and more employment opportunities. Growth rate will be increases, the per capita income will be increases. Automatically there is a rapid growth of industrial development may be possible to establishment of number of industries. Already we proved. We means the world economy was proved. Suppose America, England, Germany, Japan, France, these are the developed countries. The developed country is totally depends upon the industrial development. The countries are developed with the help of the industries. In the same way, if we want to develop in India, it is also needs to establishment of industrial sector in India. Due to the government of India has given more priority to establishment of number of industries, and the priority has given to government sector. When the government given the more priority to government sector, aim is to establishment of number of industries, but one year by year, the government sector is incurring losses. Government aim is to establishment of number of industries. Once again, try to understand. Suppose one industry is there. When we get the more profits, the profit will be establishment of another industry, and giving the profit will be establishment of another industry. So this is the need to. It is a possible to establishment of number of industries, but the government sector is not getting the profits due to the industries are go to the industrial sickness. Aim is to establishment of industries, but there is no profits due to the industries are going to close. What to do? How the industries are survive? How the industries are established? How the industries are expanded? Isn't it? The employment facilities is depends upon the total industrial sector. But how? After 1956, 1970 industrial policy resolution was implemented by the government of India. 1980 industrial policy resolution was implemented by the government of India. So any industrial policy resolution has not given the proper successful. Then after 1990, the government of India has introduced the new economic policy. It is the industrial policy resolution 1991. It is a new economic policy. It is a liberalization policy also. 1991 industrial resolution has playing a vital role for the expansion of the industrial growth, expansion of the per capita growth rate also. So that's why it is a proud to say the 1991 industrial resolution has given a rapidly expansion of the industrial development. So it is called Industrial Policy Resolution 1991. It is also new industrial policy resolution. Simple. Is also known as LPG model. Liberalization, privatization, globalization has possible to implementation after 1991 industrial resolution. So when we implemented the 1991 industrial resolution, so automatically industrial progress was rapidly increases. So what are the this is 1991 July 24th onwards. So in two phases, the government of India has introduced the 1991 industrial policy resolution. Features are there. What are the features of industrial policy resolution? Here, abolition of industrial licensing. Yes, exactly. Abolition of industrial licensing, 1948 industrial resolution, 1956 industrial resolution. There is a fully restricted to establishment of any industries in India. Fully restricted. But 1991 industrial policy resolution, abolition of industrial licensing, the industries investors, the entrepreneurs, the startup companies, the large and medium scale industries, organizers who are ready and establishment of a number of industries, no need to take the license from the government. What the government announced that no need to take the license from the government to establishment of any industry. This is a big announcement. It is a bigger changes in the Indian economy. So abolition of industrial licensing except key industries, arms, animations, atomic energy, railways, except 6 or 4 industries. The remaining all industries are no need to take the licensing while the establishment of industries in India. So This is one of the feature of abolition. Abolition of industrial licensing, except key industries, defense industries, okay, and arms and animation industries. The remaining are all, it is a possible, it is a free, and no need to take the license. Okay, investors who are ready to invest, they can go ahead. So it is the first changes of abolition of industrial licensing. First feature. Second was public sector role diluted. Yes, public sector role diluted. Already we discussed, which is 1948 industrial resolution has given more importance to government sector, and 1956 industrial policy resolution has given more importance to government sector. 1977 industrial policy resolution also given more importance to government sector. 1980 industrial policy resolution has given the more importance to government sector. But 1991 industrial policy resolution has given more importance to private sector. This is the main change. Okay, so in a mixed economy, private sector is there and government sector is there. Before the 1991 industrial resolution has given more importance to government sector, but 1991 industrial resolution given more importance to private sector and less priority to government sector. See here, this is one, public sector role diluted, except key industries. The remaining industries all in India are ready to establishment of no need to take the licensing. Okay, so the government role diluted. Okay, the de-investment. Okay, industries which are ready to invest, it is a possible to establishment of number of industries. Then when the government has taken a decision and the implementation of 1991 industrial resolution, the most of the investors, large and small and startup companies, their establishment the number of industries. So this is a big step. Okay, so it is a public sector role diluted. The most of the priority has given to the private sector. Then MRTP Act 1961, monopoly restricted trade practices. Suppose the industries who are ready to establishment of industries, they need to take, there is a compulsory should take the license and permission from the government. And there is a fully restricted, monopoly restricted trade practices may be implemented by the government of India or the central government. But no MRTP Act, monopoly restricted trade practice. It's a abolition, just like no MRTP Act 1961. Any person, anyone, they can easily establishment of any industry. No monopoly restrictions, monopoly restricted trade practices while the purchasing of production of any time, no restrictions. Okay, monopoly restriction of trade practices Act 1961 was liberalized. No restrictions. The restrictions was totally liberalized. Then free entry and foreign investor and technology. Yes, this is also a new invention. Before the 1991 industrial policy resolution, and foreign goods are not imported to in our country, and here goods are not exported to the foreign countries. After implementation of 1991 policy industrial resolution, our international doors are open. Our international doors are open. Then the people who are, the investors are, or the producers are, who are production surplus, they are easy to export and sales their production and get some foreign exchange. So foreign investment, most of the main important key is the investment who are having in other countries. The government of India call them, please come in India and invest here. It is the international doors are open to entry the invest and entry the technology what we require. Okay, now so due to the open up the international doors. So the most of the investment has came into the in India, and most of the technology has imported by the foreign countries. This is also one of the supporting factor of industrial development. So simple, free entry foreign investment. It is a possible of 1991 industrial resolution, free entry and foreign investment and technology. Then liberalized industrial location policy. Yes, liberalized location policy. Suppose the industries in India who are ready to investment in industries, then when they go to the government will not give the permission to establishment of industry a certain location. It is too difficult to establishment of any industry in India. But after 1991 industrial policy resolution, no location policy. Wherever, whenever, if you are interested, you better to start of any industry, except harmful industries, which means key industries, animations, arms, and atomic energy. Except this, the remaining industries are no need to take the place of permission of place. Wherever, whenever, any place, you can establish the industries. Okay, so liberalized industrial location policy. It is a liberal. Liberal means free. No restrictions. No restrictions are liberal. Liberalized policy has introduced the industrial, what is it? The location policy. Wherever, which place you interested to establishment of, it is ready to establishment of. So this is also one of the feature of industrial policy resolution. Next, removal of mandatory convertibility clause. There is a convertible clause is there, but the convertible clause was removed. Just convertible clause means restrictions, just like you did. Restrictions are totally removed, means removal of mandatory convertible clause. Suppose if the people who are ready an investment of industries, there is a fully restricted, there is a clause, it is a mandatory convertibility clause will be there. Then to establishment of number of industries, the government as of India, the convertible clause was, mandatory convertible clause was removed. Okay, so these are the main features of 1991 industrial policy resolution. Okay, so these are the features. So after implementation of 1991 industrial policy resolution, so many impacts are there, negative impacts are there, and positive impacts are there. So let me analyze it. What is the advantage? Just like advantage, disadvantage we may like. What are the advantages of industrial policy resolution in 1991? Which means, first of all, positive impact, which is knowledge is updated by the constant research and the development. Yes, it is possible to contribute the knowledge one country to another country. If what we require is possible to import, it is helpful to us. So knowledge is updated by the constant research and development. Second, after 1991 policy, quality aspects has gained a lot of the significance. Yes, this is also one of the positive impact after implementation of 1991 industrial policy resolution. So this is also one of the positive. Then free flow of foreign capital and account of the foreign direct investment, FDI. So when we implemented the 1991 industrial policy resolution, and moreover liberalization, privatization, globalization. This also needs to explain liberalization. Liberal means the restrictions which on industries, they are totally liberalized. Suppose the investors who are ready to invest in or establishment of any industry, the government has given more restrictions. The government has full restrictions. Then liberalized. The restrictions are totally removed. The persons who are ready to establishment of, they are free, liberal. Second, privatization. What is the privatization? The organizations which are under the government sector, it is partially or fully converted into the private hands is called privatization. And one words we can say, the 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution has given more importance to privatization. Okay, the industries who are in the industrial sickness, the industries who are in going to industrial sickness are close to ready to close. They are better to conversion into private sector, fully or partially. So it is a liberalization. Then globalization. Global means globe, worldwide. Globalization, globe economy. Suppose globalization means globe, throughout the globe. The exports and imports are which the countries which they require, it is better to import and export. The single economy mix up with the world economy is called globalization. The single economy or country mix up with the global economy, world economy is called globalization. Nowadays, the most of the goods are available in India. The China goods, for example, China. So whereas China, whereas India, but we are the China goods are available in India. It is a cause of globalization, exports and imports. Okay, so LPG, and then free flow of foreign capital and accountability of foreign direct investment. It is a possibility of foreign direct investment to foreign capital. Then with new industrial policy, there is an extent of growth of infrastructure. Yes, it is a possible to extend of infrastructure facilities. Then such as transport, banking and communication, etc. Then employment opportunities has multinational companies. It is a possible. It is a what happened? It is a possible to employment opportunities in multinational companies. The most of the Indians, the most of the peoples are migrated to other countries and they get job opportunities in various countries. So multinational companies in opportunities in employment. Then income in the standard of living. When the 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution has introduced or implemented, automatically the per capita income increases. The industrial growth increases. The number of industries increases. Employment opportunities also increases. Okay, so income in the standard of living. Then implementation of better technology. Suppose India is a developing economy. If you want to develop more, we should need to the technology, technical progress, investment. So with the help of the globalization, it is a chance to use the foreign technology. It is a chance to use the foreign capital. Isn't it? So it is also one of the positive impact of 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution. Then negative impacts. What are the negative impacts are there? Tough competition to domestic industries. Yes. When we open the international roads, so the multinational companies has come and dumping their goods. Then automatically there is a competitive with the small scale and medium scale industries in India. So there is a tough competition. See here, tough competition for the domestic industries. Then opportunities from the trade unions, opposition. There is a opposition from trade unions due to their business will be lost. Why? Because the small scale industries are not competitive with the large scale industries. Due to they go to the losses. That's why opposition of trade unions. Then unemployment. Yes, the industries who are not competitive with the global industries, their business will be dull. Their business will be lost. When the business will be lost, are going to the industrial sickness, are going to be closed, they will be unemployed. Okay, so the unemployment facilities has increased in 1991 Industrial Policy Resolution. Then indiscriminate use of the natural resources of domestic countries by the multinational companies. Yes, this is also one of the impact or negative impact of multinational companies are they can use the domestic country resources, natural resources. So this is also one of the impact. Next, problem in the production structure. So this is also one of the negative impact of industrial policy resolution. Anyhow, so there is a economy was changed, the growth rate was changed. Okay, the industrial growth was changed. Okay, so this is the industrial policy resolution 1991. Thank you very much.